What episode 14, we'll be doing the second to last episode of the series, the UFC 257 pay-per-view, and the next week we have the final big go-home show. It's only going to be 11 fights because literally I have run out of fighters to really use, and I barely even made a full 18 fight card for UFC 257, so well, right now we're going to see a lot of fighters competing to try to, you know, basically be able to even compete in the next UFC of the UFC 4 tournament. Consider the fact now there's three women's divisions of three women's divisions for championships, expanded rosters. A lot of the guys who are here in UFC 3 will be on UFC 4. So now it's all about, you know, do I qualify? Will I be able to at least be in the tournament to compete in that 16 or 8 man / woman tournament? And it's all going to happen. And, well, this is like the final opportunity for these fighters who have a losing record to win out, and it's going to be in the prelim. So, again, big fights, 9 prelim fights, 9 championship fights, and then for UFC 258 we'll have 9 championship fights and 2 normal fights. So, that are going to be absolute heavy hitters, by the way. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, once we... Oh, the nice little head kick to Lauren Murphy. It's funny, Caitlin Crane is 0-1, Lauren Murphy is 0-2. This is a big fight for Karan, as well as is for Murphy. Like, granted, you know, this one here for Murphy won't get her into the tournament, but it'll still be able to, you know, to propel her back at that, you know, that record. That way, when we start UFC 4, she has the possibility to get back into, you know, that 500 win column. But by the way, folks, we're in the Honda Center for this show. And what's up, TY? Welcome, welcome. So I'm actually really pumped up for this. And tomorrow we have a Dead by Daylight perk build. I was actually by a special request, and I wanted to make sure that I got that through, and for that person who requested it. And yeah, they'll be seeing my Calm Spirit perk build I got.
Trademark inside leg kick there by Thur. Look at that, right to the temple.
See these nice little shots. Hey, what is up to the third person in the stream? Welcome, welcome. Oh, what's up, Tim Joe?
1 minute to go.
So these women are honestly going to blows right now.
Well, she ate that straight punch to the head, and she's got to be careful here. She has shown a vulnerability by leaning right into her opponent's range.
And if you guys have wondered what's happening to my wrestling series, honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet. That's why I haven't put out any videos. Nice uppercut. That was a pretty awesome round 1. It was completely full of action. Both of these women, these gladiators, are going to war, and they both have a lot at stake. You know, Lauren Murphy does not want to go 0-3. We don't really know what the rest of we're going to see. If you go 0-3, it's kind of hard for me to even book you to figure out who is a fair matchup for you. And Karan's going to try to go 1-1, just, you know, try to at least qualify for the either women's strawweight, flyweight, or bantamweight championship.
The way she has done in previous UFC appearances, let's see if her corner can help her adjust and try to get an uptick in the volume and ultimately get her opponent out of it. Again, working off of that jab.
Oh, nice little shot. Karan did not even block any of that. Wow. We're about to see a second round stoppage, the first, you know, knockout victory of the night.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Murphy.
It was the first fight, in my opinion, that definitely went to Caitlin Crane, but right now, Lauren Murphy has just picked it up here in round number 2.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Strong kick there. Well, she has certainly landed a
Love how the coach like, don't stop. Trust me, I don't think they can stop. No, not. This is not the name of that game. I think I really butchered that. Oh well. These are some nice body shots. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, if Kern could just protect her face, she should be fine. You know, obviously harder said than done.
Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. And she lands that left again. Curran going for the takedown here, nothing doing there.
Okay, okay.
Good body shot.
Oh, absolutely clocked her right there. Now that cut is getting really bad. I'm glad I actually bringing that up. Oh, again, nice shot. Karen has done nothing to protect her face. I can't see her surviving to round number 3. I think Murphy's gonna knock her out this round. Karen's gonna try to go like on the guard. Oh, nice uppercut. Now it's Murphy who's down. Now it's Murphy who's down. Oh, nice knee to the face. You know, Karen fighting back. I mean, honestly, even with that onslaught right there from Karen, I still think that this round goes to Murphy.
She's got over under here.
Curran's got double underhooks. Round 3. What a round it was.
That was. These women are going to war. And this is just the opening fight. So the massive 18 fight card next week's the final episode we have for UFC 3.
How impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs.
Alright, nice head kicks, okay.
She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Nice
oh.
Murphy gets caught by the inside leg. She blocked the punch. Oh, strong punch there by Murphy.
Nice shots. These are all, like I said, these are all clean flush, and these women, you see how bruised they are. I mean, they literally are beating each other's faces, and it's intense.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
I don't think Dan Mergulado was expecting to be, you know, referring this close and seriously in the first fight he had to judge.
Defensively here, if she wants to remain in this fight, move that head off the center line, get those feet moving, get on the tip of your toes and prevent any further damage. Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round. Hard hook.
They're exchanging. You're gonna kick me in the abdomen. I'm gonna punch you right in the face. That's how it's been. They're going tit for tat, toe to toe, mano a mano. The exchange has been there.
So maybe that one gets her attention.
Big punch.
Nice defense there. She blocks the shot, Joe.
Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Curran gets caught by that straight punch, or so it appeared, Joe.
Oh my.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She's found her range
Try for that head kick.
Fight, and she is making up the lost time.
Honestly, I really don't know how you Can Karen hang on?
Just out of range with the big right hand.
A minute and 15 seconds left. I can feel like an eternity for these fighters. Will we be going to the judge's decision? 1 minute left.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if they
You see, oh, she's bleeding tremendously from that eye. You can see it too. Oh, that's not good at all. Karen and Murphy have nothing to be ashamed of. This does go to a judge's decision. 30 seconds left. She tried to go for that knockout shot. I'm pretty sure Karen had that one scouted. That's 5 seconds officially left. We'll see a last second knockout. And we're going to a judge's decision. These two women have nothing to be ashamed of, but ultimately, who is getting the judge's decision?
You never know with those scorecards. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27.
30-27, okay. Lauren Murphy gets the unanimous decision victory tonight. Kaylin Craig going 0-2. Lauren Murphy 1-2. Said both of them will not be able to compete at the beginning for the championship tournaments unless there's actually not that many fighters in their division. So, I mean, congratulations to Lauren Murphy. Hey, you know, any victory is huge. So, you know, good on her, honestly. Next up, folks, is going to be in the featherweight division. Clay Guida 0-2 versus Charles Rosa's 1-0. It's up next. Here we go. Are you ready? Fight! I love that. Fight! Oh my goodness, wow.
Very exciting fighter, and he's extremely elusive when he's on his feet. He's always in great shape, and has the ability to just overwhelm guys with his superior conditioning.
That's already ready to the ground for Charles Rosa.
All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful.
Look at this, Clay Guida, look at this, already trying to go for this knockout on the ground. I mean, hey, he got the takedown and everything. Rosa's struggling right now. I take that back. We might be seeing an armbar to Clay Guida. Charles Rosa trying to go 2-0. Charles Rosa trying to take some momentum into him with UFC 4. The armbar's been cinched in. Can Clay Guida find a way out of this? Clay Guida luckily finds a way out of it. That was luck.
Now he secured side control. There with the punch. Excellent movement on the ground here.
I thought Charles Rosa was about to put an end to the fight, if I'm being honest. I thought the armbar was in. I thought we might see a tap out.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Can use the hips.
Defense here on the ground by controlling that arm.
Momentum, no.
As he looks to improve position here.
Yeah, at this point you have guys who are, you know, one certainly, hey, I will tap out at a moment's notice. Good counter. You gotta be careful here.
And he's controlling him here. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Oh, that was good. That was good. You know, what in the world? The Peruvian necktie now win. I mean, I don't think we've actually ever seen the Peruvian necktie in the series so far. So I think this is a first. The Peruvian necktie really locked in. Oh my gosh! You can see the twerk. Oh my good lord. He's out. No, he's not out. He taps. He taps. Charles Rosa gets to go 2-0, putting Clay Guida 0-3. The Peruvian necktie submission. How do you counteract that?
Inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Vink is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Peruvian necktie.
Yeah, I don't think they actually get on Charles Rosa's audio there.
And it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight.
Yeah, Charles Rosa came in, obviously had a submission game plan. Peruvian necktied the hell out of Clay Guida.
That should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.
It is on like Donkey Kong. So, I would say. But anyway, next up, folks, is going to be the 2-3 Chan Sung Jung taking on the 0-1 Joe Lawson and the lightweight bout. One of these guys are going to be okay to compete in that lightweight tournament. Who is it going to be? That's the real question.
There you go, first round, you ready?
You ready? Fight.
Here we go. is underway. There he is, the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung.
Hey, Joe Lawson, the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung.
The highlight reel to prove it. First twister in UFC history, and a better striking defense than you would
So,
think.
you know, both guys who realize this is extremely massive for both of them. You know, it gets them back into the tournament, and both guys need it.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
All right, the first round is underway here. You got
Both guys, though, in this first round, being very cautious, not trying to. Oh.
both sides, and even when fighters know what's coming, oftentimes they are unable to stop it. Just missed with that right hand.
That's what you see how both guys are going to be very careful on their approach tonight, and I don't blame them. Oh.
Nice leg kick forward there. Can't take too many of those. Lozon gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta show up the defense here, though.
He got tagged there.
As we see, wow.
2 minutes.
Mario Yamasaki's kind of sat there, was like bouncing up and down like one of those bobblehead things you buy, and just want to keep flipping the head and sort of keeps bouncing back and forth thing. Like that toy, basically what that sounded like.
Really misses that right hand.
Well, Joe, you gotta
I apologize for the sniffling too. I kind of have like a cold right now.
moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise.
But overall, I mean, you have two fighters like this who, and I think the reason why they're being so cautious is how much is on the line here. You know, like you don't want to wait to have a fight on a fight card. You want to be able to, you know, make a statement. You know, make it be known, hey, I'm here to stay. I'm going to be in this tournament. I'm going to try to win it, and you don't want to be waiting in the back burners, so to speak. We're staring more at like just a stare off. We've had a little bit of action. Both guys maybe moving an inch every now and again to, you know, actually fight, but
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut.
they're getting one move, you know, one shot at a time at this point.
And there he swung with a haymaker.
And if you're a judge, this is extremely hard to score. I would say 0-0.
20 seconds left.
Nice left hand.
Like I said, we've had a lot of minimal action in this first round compared to the other two.
Straight ahead.
But really more of a feeling out round than anything.
Yeah, that was definitely a feel-out round, so I'm hoping this round, this is where the true fireworks start to happen. I mean, both guys still not wanting to engage, and I'm going to give them like another minute before I step in and try to engage for them. Yeah, look at this, they're just standing there. This is... I'm pretty sure Mario Yamasaki is doing more action and movement than freaking both these fighters are. One body strike landed for Jung. Yep.
So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
I feel this would be a fight more we just sit here and, like, you know, something's supposed to be happening.
Oh, nice jab there by the Korean Zombie. Hands through, man. Well, he's laying testing the shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not,
Finally some action, there we go, even though it's not hitting, but still. Engage, close the distance.
punches and punches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out. 3 minutes now to go.
Here's my thing, with Jung, you see they want to go for a takedown, no one's going for it.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far after a somewhat
I don't know whether they're trying to go for a takedown from long distance. It's not going to happen much, like, you know, torpedo yourself into him.
here in round 2.
Oh, there he connected.
There we go, finally some action.
Oh, well-timed overhand there by Lozon. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming.
This is how the action should have been from the beginning of the fight. And now we're back at the standoff. Alright.
90 seconds.
You're not just gonna stand there and do nothing. Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna actually fight.
Effective punch there by Loza.
They're both landing bombs on each other.
Working on a single leg here.
That's what it took.
First takedown attempt is there. 1 minute to go in round 2.
Come on, Joe. You know you got something in you.
Right punches there.
There we go. This is not good.
Full back. Oh, mount. From the mount here, he's got to control his opponent's posture.
There we go. This is the type of fight we were waiting for.
And that's the end of round number 2.
This is the fight we should have been getting. Both guys were too scared to engage.
Phenomenal performance that we're so privileged to be able to watch.
I thought actually he dipped his head off.
Well, we wondered earlier why they weren't as many body shots. He's making it for last time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
And he lands the roundhouse.
There you go, Lawson. There you go.
Big overhand right. We showed you.
He's in big, big trouble here.
There you go.
What a leg kick.
Oh, big left.
Oh. And he doesn't get it.
Here's the thing, Joe Lawson right now is playing smart tactical.
Lands that kick to the
He's
leg.
targeting the legs, which is smart.
Misses with the right hand.
Alright, finally checked the kick.
Some fighters shy away
I checked
from
another
checking
kick.
the leg kick. Get that one.
Oh, he's getting hit. Another shot, he's in trouble. Nice head kick. Oh.
This is where it gets to be trouble.
Caught him with a punch.
How is it in my favor, yet you just sat there and told me,
Staying busy.
uh-oh.
Transitioning to the arm submission now.
It looks like he's got the armbar locked up.
He might get a finish here.
Chan Sung Jung.
Armbar is very tight. He may have to tap any second now.
That is it.
That's it.
Armbar. Alright, great. Fight is over. You guys sucked. Honestly, that was terrible.
Setting up the armbar and getting the tap.
Highly disappointed with that fight.
Result here tonight, he was committed to that armbar, Joe. You saw him attempt it at varying points of the fight, but he really worked hard in the transition there and was able to lock down the body and force the tap shortly thereafter.
Lawson 0-2.
Buffer with the official decision.
I feel like everyone really deserves an official decision after that one.
At 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung.
The Korean Zombie
Congrats to Chan Sung Jung on winning the fight. As we go to the next fight of the night. Poof, that was, wow. I can't believe they really try to fight like that. That was nuts to me. Anyway, next up, folks, is Andre Bishop taking on Junior Santos. What is up, Herbert Lemon? The heavyweight division. This is gonna be a good one. Andre Bishop 0-0. Junior Santos 2-3. So it's all about, trying to make sure you can compete for the big championship tournaments we're gonna have for UFC 4.
Well, always great to be back in the Pacific time zone. We get underway here.
And the record does count. Andre Bishop was immediately trying to knock out Dos Santos. My goodness.
How it goes here early for Andre Bishop. A lot of eyeballs on him here tonight. A lot of fans excited to see what he can do. You know about the
Yeah, you come into a fight like that. Oh, yeah, you come into a stacked card with this 9 championship fights. known that the prelims are like the last resort for a lot of these fighters. Because you guys know how we run things for the tournaments. We did it for this one, for this series. We can do it for UFC 4. You have to have at least a 500 record to even qualify for the 8 or 16, you know, participant tournament for the championship belt. So it's gonna be interesting. And it doesn't matter what your name is. You know, we had Khabib, who was what, 4 and like 5 for us, and couldn't make it last year, and still hasn't fought, so he may not make it for next year's tournament. I mean, things like that. That was a nice head kick. If I that was smooth, it was clean. Andre Bishop had no idea what was coming. But look at that shot. Bishop's speed with those hands are absolutely amazing.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, a nice little body shot. Yeah, you know, and by the way, though, folks, for those of you who are Dead by Daylight fans of mine, we have a Calm Spirit perk build coming out tomorrow, so just giving you the heads up there. So this is just the prelims, by the way, folks. We have, so this is a stacked 18 fight card.
Nice left hook to the body. Oh, elbow to the head.
See, this has just been an absolute war of a fight. This great takedown defense to turn it around in his favor. That's phenomenal by Andre Bishop. But I think the Central tried to like grab the heel or the leg there.
That punch will work right through the guard.
Oh, nasty shot. Oh! Oh! Wow, the power. Andre Bishop was trying to you know, warm that nasty right hand, and Dos Santos scouted it and uppercutted him to almost oblivion, folks.
He just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Nice leg kick.
For a first round, this was amazing. You went to that high speed all the way through. Oh! Got him again right before the end of the round. That's definitely going to score some massive brownie points. That these guys are not even touching gloves. This is no respect. This is all out warfare right now, ladies and gentlemen. So now they may take a little bit. Nope, they're not taking a little bit of a slower approach. He's out in the cage. He is out on the cage. My goodness. That is how you open up round 2. Look at the shots to the face. And look at this now. Now Dos Santos is out of it. So what if just Dos Santos catching his breath right now? I think Bishop knows better than to really want to try, but the ref may have to break this one up. Good job, Herb. Good job.
Well, he has landed some good shots.
There's both these guys resident. You got power, so do I. You see how quick the hand speed of this. Once he's got you staggered, he is just slugging and swinging for the fences, and that's what's made oh so devastating. This is nothing but power on display, ladies and gentlemen. This is, if you're a powerhouse, this is a powerhouse dream match, a fight that you're seeing right here tonight.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
So now Bishop is widely starting to duck these. I'm just not sure how much both these guys' jaws can take. I mean, How much abuse can you really put on yourself is the real question. Oh.
He's in big trouble.
Like when you start swinging so much.
Oh, he got tagged again. He's hurt. He is rocked. Huge uppercut misses.
Oh.
It appears the cut on his cheek is getting worse.
20 seconds to go, round 2.
That one hurt. Huge punches landed by both men.
Dos Santos gets caught by that straight hand. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek.
All right, so yeah, for that roundhouse kick didn't work out for him too well. Oh.
He is in deep danger right now. Deep danger.
Though Santos keeps up the shots, I don't think Bishop's going to be able to hold up. So Bishop is just trying to just counteract now. I think that was just dead on, and my goodness. You can see the swelling on Bishop's face.
Missed with that right hand. How about that chin?
It's over. Good night. Hey, how is he up? My God. He somehow was able to get up from that, and I'm.
Hammer fist here by Dos Santos.
I don't know how. Oh. It's over. Stop the fight. It is over. Junior Dos Santos gets the knockout victory. You'll probably be seeing him in the heavyweight tournament. He's going 3-3. Andre Bishop, unfortunately, 0-1, but still, Junior Dos Santos put on one hell of a performance with a third round knockout. Look at all the blood on him. Take nothing away from Andre Bishop, man. That was an all-out slobber knocker. And honestly, I wish both guys could win this fight, but of course, only one does, and it was Dos Santos here tonight. Wow.
Here now, Bruce Butler with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean on the stop of this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by
knockout.
6 rounds.
All right, so congratulations are in order to Cigano. Junior Dos Santos on yet another big UFC win here tonight.
And it was extremely big.
Even up now to be watching his dad go to work. If so, what an inspiring effort he saw in this one. The former UFC heavyweight king, Junior Dos Santos.
And that was nuts, folks. Honestly, you can't take away from just how phenomenal that fight was. Gotta love heavyweight action. Next up, folks, is here in the men's bantamweight division.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between TJ Dillashaw.
TJ Dillashaw, the 2-8 TJ Dillashaw, the 1-1 Tom Duquesnoy. It is up next.
Round 1. All right, so here's the UFC bantamweight champion, TJ
Damn, TJ Dillashaw just quickly go through hell and high water there, huh? But for Duquesnoy, it's about staying alive. You want to have a positive record. That's why he took the fight. He wanted to go 2-1, not just 1-1, and potentially be overlooked.
Immediately shoots for the leg. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning.
TJ though just wants to try to build up his record again. When you take a 2-8 record, that is tough to come back from. Hey, we're seeing Down Strong. He's like what, 3-8, I think, or 3-7. One of those records. It's not easy to come back from that.
Oh, he landed it. Look at that.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing.
So Duquesnoy's got, like I said, he's got a former UFC bantamweight champion that he's got to deal with here. So I mean, this is no easy task for Tom Duquesnoy, like at all. Now, if you were to honestly and think that, I'd say you're nuts. Oh, Tue Dillashaw take him down. As long as he can try to avoid an arm triangle, he should be fine. I say should. He should be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's got to be very careful there.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
What's he going for?
Inside control once again.
Uh-oh, he's going to try to break him almost. Oh, this is not good. You see him trying to move away, but he can't do it. TJ's got him in a good spot here. And TJ's going to move around, and now this is TJ's turn to what in the... Oh, that was a smooth transition. That was an extremely smooth transition. Tom DeQuizner could be in massive trouble right now. He's got to avoid... He's got to try to find a way to slip out. If he can maybe turn it around, he can... It's going to hurt while he does, but he can potentially try to stand up and avoid... he's done. The kid's done. Oh, he fell asleep. He wasn't going to tap. That is a soldier right there. Tom DeQuizner's a soldier, but unfortunately, he gets choked out. TJ Dillashaw with a submission victory right here tonight. DeQuizner 1-2, TJ 3-8. I think TJ says like no, Amanda Nunes I think has the worst record first. I think she hasn't even won a fight yet. That's crazy. It's beyond nuts. Oh my god. Congrats to TJ Dillashaw winning the fight.
It's been absolutely remarkable to watch this man's evolution from his time on The Ultimate Fighter to becoming a UFC champion.
That's crazy.
He's a guy who seemingly gets better with every fight. I think you can argue tonight was his best performance to date. Every skill in the book on display for TJ Dillashaw, and you can be sure this is a celebration that will continue deep into the night.
Well, TJ Dillashaw gets a good victory, but looks like there's so many more amazing fights in this card. It's nuts about how stacked this card is. Next up is going to be the 1-4 Nick Diaz taking on the 1-2 Damian Maia. In the middleweight division, it is up next.
All right, coming up next should be a good one at 185 pounds between Nick Diaz and Damian Maia.
Should definitely be a good fight. For Damian Maia, it's all about, you know, being able to qualify for the tournament. As you know, of course, Nick Diaz can't do that, but nice little kick. Actually, he had him stumbling to the body. Wow.
Diaz has some excellent boxing, and he's particularly fond of the left hook. Look for that to be a big weapon from him tonight. He's in full mount here. He's looking for the arm bar.
Wow, wait, Damian Maia already looking for an arm bar. Nick Diaz almost got tapped up by an arm bar. Mad quick. I was not expecting that, like, at all. Wow.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
What is up to the 7th person in the stream, and what is up, Johnny Utah? Nice shots. Did you try to slap him? That did not look like a punch, like, at all. That looked like a straight up slap. I know I'm not the only person who doesn't think that. Oh, he caught him. He's tapping. Nick Diaz forcing Damian Maia to tap out by the Kimura. He caught that arm and just, wow.
He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Honestly, I did not expect that.
Executes the submission there, and a nice job too in transition to make sure that he was patient enough to set it up effectively, and the end of the fight came shortly thereafter. High-level stuff.
Of course, the fights would come there shortly after. I mean, he grabbed his arm. and yanked on it. Like, David Maya's going 1-3. Nick Diaz 2-4. Holy hell, man, that was nuts. I thought he had him with the armbar, and then when he pulled that out, I was shocked. I didn't think he even had that in his arsenal, to be honest.
2 minutes, 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Nick Diaz.
Well, he hasn't been the most active fighter on the roster, but when he competes...
Congrats, Nick Diaz, on winning the fight.
Congratulations to Nick Diaz, who comes through with yet another signature win here tonight. This 209 tattoo looking pretty good right now.
Wow. Honestly, wow. I don't know about you guys, but I was not expecting that, like, at all. Next up is Glover Teixeira, who had a hell of a performance and a hell of a fight the last time out. So, he's back. He is back, folks. The 2-3 Glover Teixeira takes on the 1-4 Mauricio Shogun Ruin in the light heavyweight division. If Glover Teixeira wins, he goes 3-3, qualifies for the light heavyweight championship tournament. If not, well, sucks to suck. You know, that's one of the things that that's what the UFC is about. We give that opportunity. If you can't capitalize on it, it's not our problem. That was a damn good power left kick. A lot of kickboxing early.
Has a full arsenal of Muay Thai techniques. He is particularly effective with his kicks. Keep an eye out for those.
So this has got to be a lot of pressure on a lot of these fighters knowing, hey, if I win this, I qualify. If I don't, you know, I'm gonna have to wait for another call. That's the thing got to take into effect at some point, knowing, you know, I'm getting another opportunity when I, you know, when I was impressive the first time. Now I've got to make it, you know, twice in a row. Can I strike gold? That's the because at UFC 256, I believe it was Glover Teixeira, if like stunned all of us in the prelims, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the prelims were Saki, and then it was Latifi. Yeah, so yeah, Glover Teixeira was shocked, like all of us, and you know, once we finish all 3 pay-per-views, I'll update the records again and see who's going to be, you know, and the roster for UFC 4 and blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So I'm pretty sure they're not gonna release the full roster until like the day before. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. Nice uppercut. He got Shogun Rua. And some people, as you know, have a chin of metal. Or either that the knees got kind of staggered.
Nice leg kick. He's hurt.
Swing and a miss by Teixeira. Takedown defense has held up thus far.
Yep.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Under a minute now to go in round 1.
This is some. I said we're seeing some top-notch action. I think that's how it's been in the prelims. We had one meh fight so far out of all the fights we've had. So I mean, it's nuts, folks. It's honestly nuts. All right, so you know the first round eventful. In this fight, so a lot of people are thinking, you know, Glover Teixeira is too old to be, you know, really competing at that level. Me personally, I don't know. Maybe you guys are right. This is a fight that's really going to test that, and can he compete at that level? Yeah, at a Grand Prix level. That's what this is all about.
Mauricio Shogun Rua is an all-time.
Oh, I love this Mauricio Shogun Rua. It's like, oh, nice. Well, folks, the 2 fights that have been confirmed that are not championship fights for the UFC 258 card has been this. In the middleweight division, we have the the 1-0 CB Dalloway taking on the 2-2 Akino Musaki. And then in the heavyweight division, we have the number 10 ranked Kimbo Slice, who's 1-1, taking on the number 6 ranked Vince St. Cruz, 10-5. Kimbo trying to make sure he doesn't get stiff to rank 11 in the tournament. Of course, if he doesn't win, he's out. So it'll be interesting to see how that's all going to play out. Nice head kick. And if you guys don't know the fights right now for the championships, let me actually tell you that. We have the Undisputed Women's Bantamweight Championship on the line. The champion, Ronda Rousey, who's 10-5. Will take on the number 1 ranked Kat Zingano, who's 7-3, by the way. Then we have the Flyweight Championship, and these championship fights are not in order. I just have them, by division right here on my screen. It'll be different in the order when we get to the card, but the Flyweight Championship is on the line, as well as Alex King, who's 7-2, takes on the number 1 ranked Ben Nyguen, by the way. Then the Bantamweight Championship on the line is Aljamain Sterling, who's 14-4, will take on the number 1 ranked Cody Garbrandt. In the Featherweight Championship, Jose Aldo will defend the belt against the number 1 ranked Brian Ortega. The Lightweight Division, Lightweight Champion Kevin Lee will take on the number 2 ranked Gilbert Burns. His number 1 was Anthony Pettis, but he already had his shot, so we didn't really feel like he necessarily needed another one. And look at this, he caught him in the guillotine. He caught him in the guillotine. Glover Teixeira trying to cope with this guillotine. Punches taken into the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship Tournament at UFC 4. Can this man capitalize? Is he going to realize the dream, the goal? Is it here? Is it? No, it is here. Glover Teixeira taps out Shogun Rua. Teixeira goes 3-3. He now qualifies. Mauricio Shogun Rua goes 1-5. This card now is on their feet for Glover Teixeira. What a performance. What a performance. A lot of people doubted this man, and he just proved he silenced all the critics here tonight, folks. All the critics have been silenced. Hey, what is up, Mikey37, man? GG is right. That was a hell of a fight. I honestly was starting to doubt Glover Teixeira, but he shut all the deniers up. What a huge victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliano is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
on a massive 18-fight card, I think that fight had more drama than all the other fights we have from this card. Which is nuts when you really think about it. Because we haven't even hit the championship fight yet. It's crazy. So next up should be Colby Covington, who I think this is his first fight in this series. I don't think we even had him at all yet. That's crazy. Yeah, Colby Covington 0-1, Dong Kyung Kim 3-4. Both guys again trying to compete. The winner of this fight then qualifies. They have that 500 record we were talking about for the UFC welterweight tournament, championship tournament at UFC 4. This is huge for both fighters. Although Colby Covington has been definitely well rested. We haven't even seen him at all in this series. His first appearance. You know how Colby Covington picks and chooses his opponents.
He stuffs another shot there. His takedown defense has always been a weapon and really a source of confidence for him. Nice job there.
What's that at Mikey 37, man? What do you mean, what? Confused. I feel like Dong Kyung Kim is about to get knocked out in this position. Oh, never mind. So, for certain fighters, they've had a great opportunity to wrestle. I think that's been a thing, is that you see... Who is my favorite fighter? Oh my, to be honest, at this point, my favorite fighter is actually retired. My favorite fighter used to be Michael Bisping, but if I had to say now, that's a tough one. Just so many great fighters right now. Valentina Shevchenko is definitely, obviously, going to be like one of my favorites. And honestly, I'm big fan of Derek Lewis. Aljamain Sterling's another one. There's a couple. Robert Whittaker's another one too, and Darren Till. Those guys had just recently had a great fight. That was nuts. If you guys were actually able to watch that, nuts. But Colby Covington, I think this was what, maybe 2 minutes of a fight. He probably is going to be getting some bonus money on that one. I mean, he just murdered Donghyun Kim. The guy didn't even put the fight. Colby Covington's going to be a problem in that tournament, I can tell you that much. My, oh my, wow. Main event, the main event for the prelims, folks. Ortiz versus Moraga. The winner of this fight goes basically 500. Gets to qualify for that flyweight tournament.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Dustin Ortiz and John Moraga.
And Moraga does look pretty pissed off in that picture, I'm not even gonna lie. Not even pissed off, he looks over it at that point.
Here we go.
By the way, for the last fight, Donghyun Kim going 3-5, Colby Covington 1-1. But like I was saying though, the welterweight champion right now is Mickey Gall. He goes against the #1 ranked Pascal Kraus. Middleweight champion Yoel Romero takes on the #1 ranked Luke Rockhold. Light heavyweight champion Tito Ortiz takes on Aldrich Cook. And then of course we have the vacant heavyweight championship fight. The #1 ranked Kenneth Thomas at 11-3 takes on the #2 ranked Curtis Blades, who's 6-1. So that right there is going to be a massive that right there is the locked-in main event for the vacant heavyweight title. But yeah, we've got a stacked card tonight.
Beautifully executed sweep.
I think this of Sweden's Kamzat Chimaev. That kid, after watching 2 of his fights,
He's in half guard.
is going to be a problem. I don't. A lot of people may think he's egotistical because of what he said about, you know, that guy was not on my skill level. When you take a fighter like that and he dominated. I mean, let's be real. He dominated that fight. He dominated both fights. That kid could really be. I'm not saying that kid could be a champion. He hasn't fought anyone of that, you know, caliber yet. But that kid could be a mainstay in the UFC. You know, so a guy like that could be a problem for fighters. And he's got a really good chin too, so no, he definitely can give and take a lot of shots.
In half guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1.
It's funny because Fight Island was actually pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, UFC Fight Island was pretty dope.
He lands a big shot from the bottom.
I'm actually really excited for Dana White's Contender Series to start back up. Look at this, you know, when you move the hips, hook the arm, move the hips, and that's what you got to do in these fights.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw.
You know, he definitely Chimaev is a really great prospect.
He's got his back.
So he's gonna do really well in the UFC. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of fighters who kind of fight with that style, because for him, you know, he looks at every fight as, you know, this is my last. So when you have that mentality, you go in. And you go in, you know, ready to go to war, basically.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
It's surprising these two fights, Dustin Ortiz and John Moraga, are really putting on a clinic.
Nice punch there by Ortiz.
So I got a sneak peek of the UFC roster for UFC 4. And I actually like it. I like the fact they added another women's division. I like the fact they've done a lot more with it, and I'm actually very excited and ready to see the big changes and overhaul to UFC 4. I know a lot of people had a lot of negative comments about it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play the closed beta because I saw the registration like a week late. But oh wow, what an uppercut! But I'm really excited for it. Nice takedown. Listen, 2 rounds right now. We've got Moraga with 36 total land strikes compared to Ortiz's 26. When he punched Moraga twice and then bounced back like one of those bobbleheads. Bink, bink.
whiffs on the right hand. Hand speed, man.
Ortiz's fight has done a great job of like hitting the air sometimes. He's like over trying to predict his strikes, and it's not been the most beneficial for him.
And he's trying to pass. Nice punch to the
See, Morales had these little jabs to the abdominals to take a toll later on the longer this fight goes on. Caught him right in the ear. You know, the fans here may not be like this, but this has actually been a very gritty fight. Look at Dustin Ortiz, got an armbar.
He's in full mount here, and
Oh, he's got it synced in. Yeah, this could be over. If he gets the arm, the leg over. Yep. Oh no, he caught it. He may actually have a shot. Maybe not. Yeah, no, it's over. Braga taps out. Braga 2-4, Ortiz 3-3.
got the armbar and got the tap.
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just
you know Ortiz is going to be happy with himself. He just qualified for the flyweight strap tournament.
high-level stuff out of that young man here tonight.
Or in other words, the flyweight championship tournament.
And one more time from this angle, we can see.
Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
And now we actually get to go on. Before we're going to give out the awards for the prelims, then go on to the main card. We have the championships on the line. That's it, folks. This is the second to last episode we're going to have for UFC 3. And then I think we have like a week off. No, we don't have a week off, do we? I don't think we do. Yeah, no, we don't even have a week off because UFC 4 comes out the 14th. And my episode will be on the 6th. So yeah, technically we'll have like a week off when you think about it, kind of. But we'll still be putting 5 episodes out for those championships back to back to back. So, not too bad. Alright, these fights were awesome. Let's see who's getting the awards here, shall we? For the prelim awards, oh, I forgot there's a loading screen. Alrighty, so for the prelim awards, fight of the night definitely goes to Curran and Murphy. Those women beat the tar out of each other. Performance of the night, KO definitely should go to Covington, and performance of the night submission goes to Diaz. I actually agree for once with all of these decisions. Next up, heavyweight, actually not heavyweight, just the main card. Championship fights galore. And kicking things off for us is the welterweight division. The welterweight champion Mickey Gall defends his belt against Pascal Kraus. When you're like really pumped up and you can like feel the energy, you're like, yep, Coming
up next, it is a welterweight championship fight between Mickey Gall and Pascal Kraus. All right, here we go. UFC welterweight championship is up for grabs.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing about this fight. You have a guy who's 5-1 as the champion, and then you have a guy who is 4-1 as the #1 ranked fighter. Both guys only have 1 loss.
Oh, straight right.
Lands a Superman punch.
Oh, Ronda leaving the UFC to WWE.
That shot blocked by Kraus.
You know, at times, you know, you got to follow where the money is, and when you feel like you're tired of, you know, getting your face punched in, yeah, you know, fake fighting isn't necessarily, you know, a bad thing. And let's be real, I'm a wrestling fan, but we all know that most of wrestling is fake.
Huge uppercut misses.
And, you know, if you didn't know, I'm sorry, I just spoiled that for you. But if you feel, you know, you're going to chase the money, go right ahead. I mean, look, I don't expect anyone to make a career out of getting your face punched in and, you know, things like that. Mixed martial arts, especially, you know, the UFC, this is a tough lifestyle. I could never want to get my face punched in and kicked and body, all that other stuff. And the fact that these fighters do it, it just shows that they're superhuman, in my opinion. But again, when you feel like you've reached the pinnacle of your career and you have nothing else left to do, because for her, she really didn't have anything else left to do. So I think the move for her made sense to go to WWE. You know, it's a nice payday. That's why I look at it. Yeah, welterweight championship on the line. Gall versus Kraus. And so far, I said every fight in the main card, 5 rounds if it needs to be, championship fights. Like, a lot of people didn't really think Pascal Kraus was going to get to that #1 rank. I certainly didn't, but he's kind of proved this all wrong. He had that one loss in the tournament, and then went on an undefeated run after that. Proper up. So surprisingly, Mickey Gall hasn't gone for any submissions yet. That's been like his go-to for him retaining his belt all these times.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
So we have Tito Ortiz, Aldrich Cook, Yoel Romero, Luke Rockhold tonight, Kevin Lee, Gilbert Burns, Aldo and Ortega, Sterling and Garbrandt, King Nyguen, Rousey Zingano. It's a stacked card all around tonight.
And now he's in full mount.
And that's what I was just talking about, the armbar. But I think, honestly, Kraus should be fine. The horn's going to sound, I believe. Maybe not. Nah, he's got time. He's got time. He moved out of it, too. Yeah, he fought, what's his name? He fought, what's that guy's name? Yeah, he fought CM Punk. There we go. That was an awful fight. Yeah, both of CM Punk's UFC fights were quite awful. What is up, TFTB? Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, one guy beat him, Mickey Gall beat him pretty quickly, and then the other guy just, like, prolonged the fight, and I think got banned from the UFC for it. So you see Kraus trying to get out of this, but you've seen how Mickey Gall the entire time has done a great job of making sure there's constant pressure. That's what's made Mickey Gall a great champion in this series so far, and in this set. Listen, arm triangle, which is extremely hard, because that means you're really pressing. You know, that you see him like on the neck, you're squeezing the neck at the same time. It's more choking your opponent out with their own limb, while you're also cutting off the circulation by the throat. And you see how you're also pressing him on the chin, and Pascal Kraus was forced to tap out. He had no other alternative but to tap.
He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym
I'm currently on UFC Fight Night 176 in my universe mode. I want to fight for the title. Hey, I don't blame you. If you can fight for the title, go right ahead, man. Honestly, if I would have been doing this for 2 years, I'm pretty sure I would have had over like 100 episodes by now. Yeah, he tapped like crazy. That was kind of ruthless. I'm not even gonna lie. Still, Pascal Kraus 4-2, Mickey Gall 6-1. Who's gonna stop this kid? He's already set the standard for the champions tonight. Choke, dominate, retain. Someone should honestly put that on like a t-shirt.
This was a tough fight for them. It was a difficult training camp.
Mickey Gall made this look easy. What are you kidding me? This was a tough fight. Where was the tough fight? I don't see it.
Celebrate a defense of this UFC welterweight championship. What a moment for the king at 170 pounds.
Next up is in the lightweight division.
Coming up next for all the marbles, the UFC lightweight
Kevin Lee, who's 7-2, goes against the #2 ranked Gilbert Burns. Like I said, surprisingly, Burns was supposed to get this opportunity at UFC 258, which was next week. But because, you know, Anthony Pettis lost his last fight and had the championship, lost it too, he wasn't getting a title shot opportunity. Even though he was ranked number, oh my God, look at this. We see Nick Diaz do this earlier. This could be a tap out this quick. This could be the quickest tap out submission victory we have ever seen, and it is gonna be holy hell. If I could curse, but that's not my channel, I would say all the other vocabulary. But Gilbert Burns just became the lightweight champion. If you blinked, you just missed it. Wow. Freaking wow. I have no words. But, wow, that's all I can say. Wow, new champ. Damn is right. That's an. Wow. I guess now they'll have the rematch at UFC 258.
Well, there is a new king of the 155-pounders, and you are looking at him, the undisputed lightweight.
That was nuts, folks. I'm baffled. Like I've never seen a 20-second submission. Like that was the fight just started. He threw a punch, folks. He literally threw a punch, which is like, what do you? Am I at 24-second submission? Look at that for a minute. Just marvel at that for a second. I can't believe it. I can't believe it out of TFT. I can't. Like, I'm baffled. If you guys aren't baffled, I'm surprised. I'm beyond baffled. Hey, what's up, Wally? welcome. You just missed the quickest submission officially in my channel's history. I've never seen the 24s. Like, he just tapped like there was nothing else to happen. You're going for Tito Ortiz. Let's see. He's got a tough opponent, and another man from Germany tonight. Ultra Cook. We've seen him since UFC 2, and he's really progressed. Like, you know, it's great to see him dominate the way he's been, and he moved down from heavyweight to light heavyweight. Holy! I thought he just like, I thought he grabbed him, slammed him, and then tried to just like choke him. I was like, oh my god! It's another quick, submission. Jeez. What is up to the 12 people in the stream, by the way? Welcome. But no, folks, this is beyond nuts at the moment. You know, this is what Tito likes to do. He likes to drain. Or Tito Ortiz definitely is that monster. The way he beat Volkan Oezdemir for the title in their rematch was nuts. Look at those elbows to the skull. Yeah, I actually might, yeah, I haven't had a W2K20 live for a while. I think I might actually be postponing the series due to the fact that I want to try other games, and I might even try like a WWE 2008 series. Let's be honest now, on my channel, W2K20 is like dead, basically. Holy crap! What are these submissions tonight? Like, this is a submission. I love how like the prelims are all about knockouts and decisions, and then, you know, the main card is the complete opposite. Tito Ortiz dominated people. Aldrich Cook, like, holy mother of pearl, this is nuts.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here.
Cook had nowhere to go. I mean, we seen Tom Duquesne freaking, pass out. And the prelims to TJ Dillashaw's choked by this. It's possible. I mean, it's a hard one to get out of. When you have a guy and you're just literally putting all your body weight on their face, the neck, and the chin. You're talking. It's nuts. And I'm glad you're taking safety, Wally, too. Glad to hear that, man. Yeah, Tito Ortiz just, I'm telling you, this is going to be hard to give performance of the night bonuses to, because, like, how do you give a bonus to people who are all dominating? Honestly, maybe you don't. I really don't know. Oh, Ortiz 9-3, Cook 5-2. Now we go on to the actual main card of the main events. The main card. I have no idea. That was very cheesy. Never mind. Next. This is a good one. Alex King, who was, I believe, in UFC 2, but had a very weird transition. He moved a couple weight classes down to flyweight, and now he's the champ. Yeah, I have to watch AEW this week. I told someone I was gonna watch it, and I hadn't watched it yet. Oh, Ben Nygren, this is gonna be a good fight. Ben Nygren right now, honestly, guys, he is a soldier. I don't care what anyone says. I've seen this man take Demetrius Johnson and the other failed universe modes that I did, or like GM, or whatever I called them back then when I first bought this game. When he's on form, can hang in there with the best of them, and I really mean that. So I guess the real question for Nygren is, what are we getting, the championship material Ben Nygren, or are we getting just the I'm here trying to get a payday Ben Nygren? You know, that's really what it comes down to. For the champion Alex Kingston, have his hands full with Ben Nygren tonight. Guess we're getting this stalemate. Okay, there we go. We got some more action. I was getting concerned for a minute. I was like, you guys gonna fight? You guys are gonna stare at each other.
Oh, tagged him.
My official drink for this episode is actually gonna be the Gatorade. I love Gatorade Frost. Look at Herb, like, getting ready, like, he's, like, constantly bobbing in motion, like, I'm gonna make sure I'm on top of this. Oh, nice little head kick.
Huge shot there. Big straight punch. Inside leg kick.
Oh, you felt that one. He absolutely rocked his world right there. I actually like the fact, I think he actually tried to fake with the kick, then followed with the second mini shot. I mean, still missed both of them, but, you know, still overall well shot. Very good shot. Go King. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to, you know, right now, while you're already 1-0, I think, in calling fights so far. Nice takedown. UFC, yeah, it's actually funny. UFC is like one of the few games that are actually, you know, in the game and not a microtransaction. Like most of EA games are. Hashtag fix Madden's franchise mode so I can buy your game, EA. Oh, so by the way, guys, I actually downloaded an emulator onto my laptop that I don't use really, and I bought 2 PS3 games. One of them being NCAA College Football 13, because I wasn't paying $67 for 14. There's no way. You know, $19.99 seems like a good price for one of the last college football games. And then I bought SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. One of those I kind of want to make content on, considering the fact I'm probably going to shut down operations for WWE 2K20 for a little while, and focus more on Dead by Daylight and UFC, of course. So I may try to, you know, do a quick GM mode for 2008. Who knows? Hasn't really, still thinking about it. PS5 is coming out, but I'm definitely not paying $500 for that system. That's like 1/4 of like a car down payment. Oh, nice shot.
Watch the shot here, Joe.
Now, so these flyweights are actually put on a hell of a show. I mean, they've actually... This is when you see, you know, great fighters doing their homework and studying their opponent. That's what this is right now.
Landed that one. Just over 3 minutes to go.
All right, not too bad so far.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Oh, nice shot.
Found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
These guys are basically going tit for tat, really exchanging on each other's shots. When one guy lands, the other one lands right back. I mean, that's what we're seeing here.
Just missed with that right hand.
Yeah, it's funny. It's always the flyweights that happen to go like the longest. I'm not sure if King's got this. I mean, I think he's going against a really game opponent. Oh. Very wobbly indeed. Nice kick to the face. Oh, I think that now we're back in like the standoff.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe.
Let's see, both guys at this point know that I feel like this fight's gonna go like the 4th or 5th round. I think we could even see a decision here tonight in this fight because these guys really do seem like they're cautiously fighting. This is game style fighting right now. And what I mean by that is, you've got to pick and choose. Do I want to go to late rounds? This guy hasn't been to the late rounds before. So what can I do to preserve some energy without taking a beating and still land effective shots?
Exactly.
What can I do? What can I do that'll slow him down later on in the fight? I'm pretty sure Nyguen blocked most of that. Oh, nice shot. Oh, nice. That was an awesome high landing kick, man.
He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage.
That strike blocked by Wink.
Ooh.
And the left behind it.
Lethal. Oh, he tripped him. He tripped him. Oh, never mind. He got back up.
Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the
body strikes landed 18 to 10. All right, that's not too bad. Yeah, so we've had what, 3 championship fights at light heavyweight, welterweight, and light. Okay, and the flyweight, of course, is the one that's. It's funny, like when we become so accustomed to new to quick fights, that now we get a nice drawn out one. I said, you know, in a fight like this, you know, I think for King, and maybe I'm speaking for myself here, but I think he realizes, you know, that he's really got to try to pull out all the stops tonight, and that can be kind of hard, especially in a fight like this with a guy who, again, I think we're seeing more of that championship material, Ben Nyguen.
He's fainting with that kick.
And, you know, I said I think, you know, I could completely be wrong here, but what a shot. Oh, here's also a tip, guys. Whenever you guys order something from, you know, GameStop in the next month or two, make sure that you put express shipping, because you definitely don't want to do standard like I did and have to wait almost 2 weeks to get it. That's still me at the moment, folks, waiting 2 weeks to get my package. Well, I want to point that out there. And it's due to all the pandemic stuff, so I get it, but like, make sure you pay that extra $6.99 for that package. Don't be cheap like me.
And it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Ben Wynn.
Come on, Ben Nyguen, you got this, man. Fight. I feel like, oh, there you go, he caught him. This could be it, Wally. Oh, King didn't keep striking. That was a mistake in my opinion. If he would have kept striking, he would have knocked him down. He was blocking, but those shots were still getting through. We're going to round number 4, folks.
Really missed with that right hand.
He popped him pretty good there. So I'm hoping in the next UFC 4, or in the UFC 4, yeah, this has actually been a really great fight in my opinion. Both guys have been solid going to war. You know, it hasn't been a slow-paced fight. These guys have kept it on the stand-up, really brawling. And this has been more of a boxing match the way these guys have been fighting, to be honest.
Making up for lost time here. Wynn's lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high... Whoa!
Nice head kick. Nyguen, he was on, you know, he was on slippery feet, man. He was in Wally's world for a moment.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time.
Nyguen missing wildly, wow. You know, the thing we can see about this fight is we know King's been the aggressor for most of this fight compared to Nyguen. King is definitely trying to throw a lot more strikes. Nyguen's been more of a of a counteractive fighter. I'm not sure that's necessarily going to help him in this fight. I think he needs to... Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure that's necessarily going to help Nyguen if he doesn't start to actually try to, like, fight back. In UFC, you're right, Wally. You're right, man. I highly agree. He bopped him with that head kick. Down he goes.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Wait. Ben Nyguen. We can see a new champ. The triangle choke. And the fourth round, the triangle choke.
He's got that.
Well, we see two championship rematches at UFC 258. Oh, it's been such a great fight. Is this how it's going to end? It's going to end like this. Alex King taps out Ben Nyguen, the new champ.
Set it up, close it off.
We'll be seeing Nyguen versus King at UFC 258.
Go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk. Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Something had to give in this fight. We knew that one.
Referee Herb Dean is going to stop these contests at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out.
Nyguen now has a 5-2 record. Alex King 7-3. I told you, folks, was the championship material. Ben Nyguen here, and he indeed gave us the answer. King lost. He lost. That does make you 2-1. But I mean, you gotta admit, Ben Nyguen. I mean, what do you say to that?
And as you can see, the celebration is on for the new undisputed King of the
Wait, does that make you 1-1? I'm confused. I don't remember. Next up, folks, is for the featherweight strap. Jose Aldo, Brian Ortega. It is up,
coming up next.
next.
We get to a featherweight championship fight between Jose Aldo and Brian Ortega.
Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight! Just look at Brian Ortega, like, staring there. I mean, this is a big fight. Aldo beat Conor McGregor to get the featherweight bout. Excuse me, sorry. Aldo for the win. I think Aldo might actually have this one in the bag. You know, Ortega has got a 5-3 record. It's not bad. It's, you know, it's good, but you know, Aldo, I feel, is just so much more toned in with a 10-4 record, and I feel like Aldo's going to come in and look, not necessarily say he's going to be confident, but I feel like he should be confident in his abilities tonight. I think that's going to be a massive factor here for this fight. Both guys kind of in the epic stare down. You guys know I give him a round and a half of the stare down, then I kind of step in after that, 'cause, you know, we want to see a fight, not who can stand the longest.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
But so far, so good, honestly. No action. Oh, nice little head kick, but it hit the body. Good takedown. Good takedown. I'm liking it. Although I guess doesn't want to stay on the ground, but I think he's going to have to. Yep. Whether he wants or not, he's going to have to here.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Although KO. Oh, wait. Well, I don't know about the KO, but we may see another tap out. The Anaconda. The Anaconda. We see 3 championship rematches. The Anaconda's cinched in. The Anaconda. Aldo taps out. Brian Ortega is the new featherweight champion. And we're going to see another rematch at UFC, 3 champs rematch at UFC 258. Ortega, the new featherweight champion, gets the Anaconda cinched in here. Aldo now 10-5. Ortega 6-3. Well, Wally not looking too good right now.
3 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And
UFC featherweight champion of the world. It was a good fight. I mean, Brian Ortega, I really didn't actually think he was going to win this one, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. That sucks to be Dennis Bermudez. I think he was in second. He's number 2 ranked fighter. He gets kind of skipped over now.
Incredible result here tonight.
Definitely an incredible result. You know, Brian Ortega, though, the new featherweight champion. And if he can defend it for UFC 258, he'll actually be going in as number 1 ranked fighter in the featherweight division for the championship tournament in UFC 4. But anyway, next up, Aljamain Sterling takes on Cody Garbrandt in the bantamweight division. Aljamain Sterling is 14-4, the number 1 ranked Cody Garbrandt 9-6. Big fight here in the bantamweight division, the championship on the line. Are you ready? Fight! My goodness, sorry. Gonna have to take some more Gatorade.
Opens up with a front kick. We got tag there.
But like I said, folks, tonight's card is 18 fights. Garbrandt for the win. Okay, I see you. Yeah, but tonight's fight card has been 18 fights. Then the next fight card we have, the final one we have for UFC 4, I mean UFC 3 before UFC 4, is be UFC 258 episode 15, which will be next week, which is on the 6th, I believe. Yep, the 6th. And that'll be an 11 fight card. 9 championship fights, 2 regular fights, and kind of a risky fights too. And I'll tell you why. Because at UFC 258, and the 2 non-championship fights we have the heavyweight division. The number 10 ranked Kimbo Slice is 1-1. We'll take on the number 6 ranked Ovin St. Preux, who's 10-5. And then in the middleweight division, we have CB Dotler, who's 1-0, as he takes on Akina Musaki, who's 2-2. So, big fights there.
That one hurt.
3 minutes now to go.
And the main event of the main card tonight is going to be for the vacant heavyweight title. Kenneth Thomas takes on Curtis Razor Blades. Big fights.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Yeah, I'm actually really pumped up about the fights that this show has produced, man. I was shocked. I mean, this has been phenomenal for basically an hour and a half so far of action. Been nuts. It's been great. It's better than I could have predicted. And by the way, folks, tomorrow we will have the Dead by Daylight video uploaded, the Calm Spirit perk build. And then next week I should kind of be back to a regular schedule. Like I said, I'm not doing any more W2K20 videos for the month of August, at least. So, because, you know, UFC 4 comes out, and I kind of want to figure out how to record content on my emulator, because I'm buying the disc for the games for NCAA Football 13 and WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. So, yeah, that's gonna be something.
Garbrandt gets caught with that punch.
So yeah, I'm actually like really pumped up, and I cannot wait.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
1 minute to go.
But overall, so it's funny because you see Aljamain Sterling constantly going for that takedown, and you know Garbrandt was quick to try to get out of that. What is?
Now the hammer fist here by Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling's going for a lot of hammer fists. Though if he goes for submission, this would be a little bit too late to do that.
Now in round 1.
Yeah, a little bit late to do that when Aljamain Sterling. The Kamara's in, but yeah, you know, Garbrandt's fine. That's why you see Garbrandt, he didn't even move when that submission hold was on him. Spinning back fist, this could not be good for Sterling. We've seen 3 new champs tonight. will certainly be dropping the belt.
The left hook hits home. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Going for the takedown, got him.
Single leg takedown.
Aljamain Sterling not playing any more games, should go for an armbar. This is a very risky move.
He's in full mount here. He's looking for the
Can Cody Garbrandt find a way to get out of this? And Garbrandt is a fighter. He won't tap out. He may lift the arm break, but I don't think we'll be seeing Cody Garbrandt tap out, honestly. Cody Garbrandt taps out, and Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling is still the Bantamweight champion. He'll be defending it at UFC 258. He was not going to be following the trend of champions losing their belts tonight. Just forcing Cody Garbrandt to tap out. Garbrandt now 9-7. Aljamain Sterling 15-4. Look at that tap out. Oh my goodness.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Vink has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out.
Still. Wow, does that make you 1-2? Congrats to Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling on retaining the UFC Bantamweight title. We still have 3 more championship fights. Don't go anywhere, folks. They're all going to take place next.
Submission win here tonight, and now all that's left to do is to celebrate the effort. You see him with his corner and his coaches there. What a result here tonight. They are all still.
And next up is actually for the middleweight championship. And arguably one of the most epic fights due to the records. Yo Romero 11-5, Luke Rockhold 10-4. This is a huge middleweight championship bout. And it happens right here, right now in the Honda Center. You ready? Fight. My, that was a nasty right shot, but yeah, this is going to be nuts, folks. I'm really excited, really prepared. Wow. I cannot speak anymore. This is terrible. What is up, TFT? Yes, is right, man. This is one of the fights when me and the fight committee made this one on card. I was really excited for it, and now it's here finally. So Luke Rockhold, we actually were debating, Luke Rockhold last time was in, he did lose, that was a while ago, and I was like, and no one else is really, when he lost, it was in the tournament, so it's like, no one's really been able to, out really top this guy, so let's give him the shot. He obviously deserves it with a record like that. I think we'd be robbing him of it, and he gets it, so this is a big fight. And let's be honest now, the Rockholds versus Romero rivalry has been going on since UFC 2 for us, and this is just another chapter in an epic rivalry that we've seen. So, this fight, just like the last, are gonna be nothing but actually, what's it called? Bangers. I think that's what they call it nowadays. I don't remember. Wait a minute, look at this. Rockhold, he caught the arm. New champion. Hold on, folks. New champion, Romero, who's been champion for so long, he tops, and we're going to see the rematch next week at UFC 258. Wow. Luke, look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. Luke Rockhold, everybody. Luke Rockhold is looking confident than ever. Now, let's give Michael Bisping to whoop his behind. No, we're not doing that. Romero 11-6, Rockhold 11-4 now, the new champ. That's 4 championship rematches we're going to see at UFC 258. So I write this down so I can actually remember it or type it down. This has been nuts, folks. People are dropping belts left and right. I honestly thought the fight was going to last longer than that. I wasn't expecting that quick of a finish.
An amazing night for the challenger, and he is celebrating the result in his corner right now.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Well, we still have 2 fights for the Undisputed Women's Bantamweight Champion. Ronda Rousey is going to defend her title against Kat Zingano. It's up next, and then we have the main event for the vacant heavyweight championship. Right, the women's bantamweight division is up next.
It's a women's bantamweight title fight between Ronda Rousey.
Cast your votes now.
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be.
Yeah, I can't see this fight going 5 rounds, to be honest. These are two very dangerous and aggressive fighters. This goes 5 rounds, I'll honestly be shocked.
Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe.
Yeah, the moment Ronda Rousey tries to go... I love when they're on the cage. You guys know that so much. Oh! I think Zingano got stuffed, I think.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Ryder's done great for being taken down. She's actually boss. She actually was able to get back to her feet too. Oh, good takedown. Good to go. I mean, never mind. Let me actually rephrase it. Good judo toss. My bad. Oh! Oh my God! Holy wow! Dude, oh, she had no other choice but to tap. Every fiber was literally being stretched.
Quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, Joe, can't say we're all that surprised, right?
Ronda Rousey retains the women's bantamweight title. She'll be defending that, next week as well. But she honestly, can we say this one more time? Like, she was able to put the heel of her foot and keep the arm. I've never seen this type of armbar submission before, and wow, that was beautiful. That was insane. I've never seen that technique used like that. I thought she was going to easily be able to get out of that. That was. I still can't believe she tapped that. That's nuts. I've never seen that formation before. Like, actually stunned. I just witnessed that.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee
Rousey going 11-5, Zingano 7-4.
48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world,
Wow. Well, folks, we have the main event left.
She remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified.
And as we have one more match on the card, and that is to crown a new heavyweight champion. So the title was vacated by Dan Severn, retiring for at least the rest of UFC 3. So, folks, here we go. Your main event for the heavyweight. Who is the baddest man on the planet? Will it be a guy who is a former heavyweight champion, and Kenneth Thomas actually won it back in UFC 2? Or will it be Curtis Razor Blades? My bad, sorry. Alright, there we go. That much better. Next up, folks, I said this is the main event. So the number 1 ranked fighter, Kenneth Thomas, who comes in at an impressive 11-3 record. There will be the number 2 ranked Curtis Razor Blades, who comes in at a 6-1 record. He beat Ngannou. Who else did he beat? He beat Ngannou, and I believe he beat Ngannou and Mark Hunt to get this fight. So he's had 2 very tough opponents, and right now Kenneth Thomas is dominating on the ground. This is not how this fight's gonna end, is it?
He's back into side control here. Good control here.
So if Blades has been campaigning about being the world champion, gets knocked out like this, that'd be nuts. And then, of course, the number 3 ranked fighter will be next in line for a heavyweight title shot. Actually, well, no, because they both lost. That may be a little bit skewed, actually. That may be a lower fighter. He possibly wasn't involved in the actual tournament.
Just over 3 minutes to good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch.
Wow, wow. Good counter.
Nice sweep right into half guard. Lands a big shot from the bottom.
So in the main event, that's been so crazy. This is gonna be interesting to see how this works. I mean, we know Curtis Razor Blades has been a dominant fighter. In this series, like I said, when you have 7 fights and you go 6-1, that's awesome. It's a great record. The thing is, Curtis Razor Blades already getting tired, and that's what Kenneth Thomas does. He tries to drain you out early on in the fight. That way, if it does go to those 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds, you're already exhausted, and you have officially hit the 100-minute mark in this stream. Look at that.
He's established mounted crucifix.
He's going right back to the skull, targeting the skull.
Back to side control.
And there's a long time left in this fight, so Blades has to really be careful.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying.
Because surprisingly, Thomas has kept it on the ground instead of on the stand-up, which is very rare that he does. But I think he's trying to train in the boxing to keep up with a guy like Curtis Razor Blades, who can dominate you on the ground and standing up.
Nice shot to the head. Excellent movement here on the ground.
A minute left. Can Curtis Blades survive the onslaught of a beating he's received in the early first round?
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
He's been dominated on the ground, which is shocking. Finally, something that goes his way. 30 seconds left, basically in the first round. And it gets reversed, but look at that. 10 seconds left for round number 2. And Sven's ironic before they. Oh, wait, no, look at this. All right, round number 1 definitely goes to Kenneth Thomas.
Second round underway.
This is going to become one of those things where you're just wondering what's the opponent going to be able to do to him. Not even whether or not he's going to win, but what's his opponent going to be able to do to him.
Double leg takedown.
Wow. That is how well Kenneth Thomas is definitely trained extremely well for this fight, and it shows in just how he's been deflecting everything Curtis Blades has been trying to do so far in this fight. It's actually kind of nuts when you really think about it.
Excellent punch.
That official Gatorade drink in there. We'll just drink that again.
Hammer fist blocked. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. He moves into half guard.
A nice shot. Oh.
Money left again.
Finally turns around, but once again, kind of in Kenneth Thomas' favor here.
Big shot from the bottom.
Oh, he postures
More of a countering type of fight.
He postures into place. Big punch from the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
It's surprising. There's actually been some pretty flawless work from the bottom.
He's looking to take the back.
So it's kind of hard to pick a winner in this fight, at least in this round, with the way it's been.
Postures up. He's softening him up with elbows.
Nasty shot. Okay, he turns it around.
He's back in a full guard now.
This has been some phenomenal wrestling, if I'm being honest. We're seeing a wrestling masterclass on the floor.
Beautiful elbow there. That was a hard elbow there by the champion.
Caught the arm. Can he move it with the hips? Blades able to do that.
Very bad. Full mount. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
And now he is inside control.
45 seconds left, round number 2.
Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped.
Wow.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Some nice little shots to the body, though. It's actually going to wear him down, more than likely.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Blades gets double underhooks. Not good for
He gets massively double underhooked. Wow. As we go into round number 3 for the heavyweight, one of these guys is going to walk up the heavyweight champion. Said the title's vacant thanks to Dan Severn. Round number 3, here we go. Now here's the thing, after 2, you know, rounds of straight up wrestling and not being able to outdo one another, honestly, I think round number 1 is definitely Kenneth Thomas's, but round number 2, I gotta have to give to Curtis Blades, so that's where it gets really interesting right now. Got the big man Herb Dean. Oh, spinning back fist. Wow, alright. Great takedown, my goodness.
It's really exceptional. Oh man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
Curtis Blades, you gotta be really careful when taking these shots. So, you know, he's been bopped twice in that position. Doesn't want to get bopped again.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Passes out of half guard and now moves to side control.
So you see that it kind of drains Thomas too. Like I said, this has been a very draining heavyweight fight. Because they've done a lot. They've done so much wrestling and barely any stand-up. And it shows when these guys are, you know, exhausted. These are 240+ pound fighters, you know, so it's not like this is not a flyweight bout where, you know, they have a little bit more in the tank, so to speak. And these guys have like blocked everything from each other, especially on the ground. Wait, he got the guillotine. Maybe that's what he's trying to go for on the ground. For he's got the guillotine. Curtis Blades in the 3rd round as Kenneth Thomas about to punch his ticket in to the heavyweight title. A 2-time heavyweight champion for Kenneth Thomas could be on the rise if this guillotine gets cinched in and Curtis Blades taps out. Kenneth Thomas is the new heavyweight champion. He is once again on top of the mountain, and look at Kenneth Thomas, man. He is loving it.
That was really a choke that was set up perfectly. He got it sunk in deep, and his opponent was going to go to sleep if he didn't tap out, so he took the lesser of...
Kenneth Thomas now 12-3 with the heavyweight title to his name.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap.
Wow. And Curtis Blades going 6-2. Nothing to take away from Curtis Blades. I mean, hell of a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by tap out and...
Well, and new, but okay. Well, you look at that. Kenneth Thomas got to be loving it. You know he definitely is right now. He's a 2-time heavyweight champion. So before we actually sign off, let's go on to the awards for the main card of UFC 257, and then, you know, we'll be back at it. Alrighty, so we didn't have a knockout in this little submission. Alright, so fight of the night and performance of the night went to Gilbert Burns in the Kevin Lee fight. Alright, that's fair enough. So with that being said, everybody, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. We'll see you next week for some more UFC action. The last episode we're going to have UFC 258 pay-per-view. We'll see you then, everybody. Once again, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. Stay off the hook.